Senior Iran Judiciary official criticizes low hand amputation rate for thieves. The Iran regime's Attorney General said that the low numbers of hand amputation punishment for thieves in Iran as a result of human rights condemnations was unfortunate. In comments carried by the Fars news agency, Mohammad Jafar Montazeri said that the hands of thieves had to be amputated, but unfortunately, to avoid being condemned on human rights issues by the United Nations, we have abandoned some of the divine laws. The Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps General and Deputy Commander of the Law Enforcement Force of the Iranian regime, Ayoub Soleimani, said on Wednesday that there are nearly 200,000 professional thieves and burglars across Iran that are responsible for 60 to 65% of all thefts. Yet, Montazeri has also admitted that, under backbreaking economic pressures, many faithful and God-fearing poverty-stricken people might also be forced to commit theft. Iran regime says it will be ready for a new satellite launch in a few months. Iran will be ready for a new satellite launch in a few months' time after a failed attempt this week, President Hassan Rouhani said on Wednesday, ignoring US and European warnings to avoid such activity. Rouhani was quoted as saying by state media, "We have achieved great success in building satellites and launching them. That means we are on the right track. The remaining problems are minor, will be resolved in a few months, and we will soon be ready for a new launch." The United States warned Iran this month against undertaking free planned rocket launches that it said would violate a UN Security Council resolution because they use ballistic missile technology. France's foreign ministry on Wednesday condemned the abortive launch and urged Iran to cease ballistic missile tests, which Paris sees as a potential use for nuclear weapons. 39,000 children under 5 suffering from malnutrition in southeast Iran. The Ministry of Health raised alarm bells regarding the prevalence of malnutrition in Iran's southern port city of Chabahar. Cited by the state-run IRNA news agency on January 15th, Reza Azzatin, a health ministry official, said 39,000 children under the age of 5 in the city are suffering from malnutrition. In the margin of the city and remote rural areas, the situation is worse in terms of nutrition and poverty. He continued, "This region and other cities in Sistan and Baluchistan province have high rates of malnutrition. Therefore, there is a need for more serious attention in this regard." Iran. A protester in last year's uprising condemned to imprisonment and lashing. Political prisoner Morteza Pahizgar from Mashhad was sentenced to 74 lashes and 9 years imprisonment on the charges of assembly and collusion against national security and insulting the president. He has been in prison for 11 months before his trial. Iran stops issuing tourist visas for Poles. The Iran regime has stopped issuing tourist visas for Poles, according to Polish radio Z on Wednesday. Earlier this month, Iran protested at Poland jointly hosting a global summit with the United States focused on the Middle East, particularly Iran, to be held in February.